candy. It's a new flavor. Sigrika and Lene suggested it. Great for lifting spirits.
All right, Luke. What's the word on this Exostrider?
My conversation with Lucilla went well. She's on your side. That said, you've been a student here for less than a year. You'll need the Space Trek Collective's approval to officially activate the Exostrider. Their biggest financial backer is the new Federation. And of course, they answer to an entire board of investors. And to them, the Exostrider is definitely a high-value asset. I've been flooding their desks with reports. Your Academy investigation record, your latest test scores from...
And were they rejected?
We got a meeting. But when that much money's involved, conflicts of interest unlike Jinzhou or Rinasida, they've got far too many cooks in the kitchen.
I'm worried we don't have that kind of time.
Exactly, which is why we're going to strike first. Besides, things have... It all comes down to this guy. This is Chase, head of the Space Trek Collective. He just got back to Lahai Roi on a Triumph avionics ship from the new Federation. President Lucilla, Professor Mornier, and I have all put in a good word. You'll be meeting him at the Research Institute. Chase started as a low-level employee at Ashridge Energy in the new Fed. Then, he dropped off the grid for a few years before resurfacing in a government position. After that, he left the government and started diving into multiple large-scale investment projects. Some say he's still been Ashridge Energy's man the whole time, but no one's been able to prove it. He's sharp, low profile, and very smooth. At his age, he's seen it all. His only real... Normally, they'd pick Academy Synchronists who have been signing stacks of NDAs since day one. But...
Sounds like his attitude changed. Does that have something to do with the changes you mentioned?
Come in. Let's talk over some hot drinks. I heard Lucilla asked for your help after the ceremony. How did it feel working with her?
Well, at first she was pretty dominant. Steering the...
Based on your intel, the reactor core has been returned. Ideally, we'd wait... But recent readings from the Institute's Strider Gate monitors... Void matter reactivity is spiking. The Space Trek Collective is getting twitchy. If Fernodian out... Now, the Collective didn't establish itself here without... Problem is, every one of those plans would scorch death. Which, in our case, actually gives us some leverage.
Then I'll convince him. I'll show him the lowest casualty count is the only one that makes sense. Luke, you mentioned you have contacts in the Black Shores. In this workspace of yours.
Guaranteed. What are you thinking?
Lahai Roi is closed off from the outside world. Public comms are probably tapped by Fraxidus moles inside the Academy. And right now, I need a direct line to the Black Shores.
I see. Give me a moment. I'll establish the link and leave the rest to you.
I received your call, Rover. Is Is the situation in Lahai Roy that dire? You look exhausted.
My frequency loss has been resolved, but Lahai Roy is under imminent Threnodian threat. I need your help, Shorekeeper.
Understood. For this purpose, both I and the Black Shores exist.
Any additional intel on the Exostrider within the Tethys system? Verified or not, I need everything you have. I trust Luke. You can speak freely.
Records confirm that Luke Herson has been providing critical assistance and intelligence to the Black Shores. I trust your judgment. After the founding of Star Torch Academy, most information fell under their seal of secrecy. However, in its early days, you mediate negotiations between the Academy and the Roya. Through that process, the Black Shores gained partial access to certain archived insights. This space trek collective fears that due to the Exoswarm's division, the Exostrider, even upon awakening, might not have enough power to face the Threnodian. This concern led to the Augmented Resonance Initiative, the Synchronists. Observing how Sentinels work with their resonators, they theorized that the Exostrider, sharing similarities, could amplify its power through a resonator as well. However, considering your link with the Exostrider, the Tether system does not recommend this method. We have intel that deep beneath Lahai Roy lies the keystone left behind by the Exostrider long ago. It rests directly atop the seal on the Strider Gate. You can think of it as a kind of lock. You do not need a cockpit to pilot the Exostrider. So long as its activation sequence remains unobstructed, you may pilot it using the keystone.
Is it because I'm its arbiter?
Precisely. For one who shares its origin, a cockpit would be more of a hindrance. As for Imeth, I think Dr. Luke's proposal is viable.
You mean using the exoswarm-like shell that appeared in the cockpit to look for her?
Yes, the connection between frequencies will help. Rover, bring her with you when you activate the Exostrider.
Sure. While I'm there, the Black Shores will need to keep a closer eye on Lahai Roy.
I understand.
I'm counting on you, Shorekeeper.
As long as I may be of help to you, I am content. Please return safely from the Strider Gate, my star.
I will. Don't worry.
I'll inform Lucilla. Take your time finishing that drink before you head out.
What do you think? I'm about to ask a man to sign off on a crazy plan.
Nobody has a plan they promise will work. If Chase agrees, at the end of the day, it all comes down to the person.
Heading to the testing field. Be careful.
Roving among the stars. Roving among the stars.
Professor, I admit there are a few errors in this.
Mr. Chase, this is the student I mentioned, Rover. Our best hope for piloting the Exostrider.
Save the intro, President Lucila. We've met before.
Before.
Let's just get down to it. The Threnodian out. I wanted to wait for the Exostrider's self-regeneration to finish. So tell me, Rover, why do you want to pilot the Exostrider?
To find Imeth and put down the Threnodian.
Imeth. Name rings a bell. The one with the high sync rate.
She's beyond the Strider Gate.
I see how it is. But finding one person in a goddamn interdimensional haystack? Not so easy. You understand our position. The
Stopping the Threnodian is my priority, too. I'm gonna handle both. Look, we have the same objective. So like you said, let's just get down to it. If void matter...
Regarding Aleph-1, our intel is insufficient. We are not, at this time, considering its total destruction. What we need is for the Exostrider to reinforce the seal on the Strider Gate. To do that, we need a qualified synchronist, and we need the Institute's drive replica. Right now, the replica is in its final phase of development.
Drive replica. Is that what you're building from the fallen reactor drive after Helios was launched?
Correct. It's based on the original drive's framework. You had a hand to play in that. You made sure Helios got launched. To complete the drive replica, we require precise data from the Exostrider operating in high concentrations of void matter. Without them, we can't guarantee the Exostrider can resist Aleph-1's corruption. Here's the verdict. On behalf of the Space Trek Collective. But remember, our objective is the data. We need readings from the high concentration zone to complete the replica, and your personal mission gets 10 minutes. That's the max duration our void matter barriers can cover the Strider Gate once it's opened. After 10 minutes, you return to Lahai Roy, whether you found Imeth or not. Do you accept?
Deal. One more thing. I won't be using a cockpit. Just show me the way to the Keystone and have the Exostrider ready. That's all I need.
Huh. Still full of surprises. Always bringing us the unconventional. Lucilla, run a high-pressure sync test for the Synchronist. I've seen the physical eval, but I want live data for validation. The moment the numbers hit green, we'll begin preparations for activating the Keystone and deploy void matter barriers.
There's something else.
Go on.
The Fractsidus is lying low. Even after failing in the dark side, they could move the moment the Strider Gate opens.
Ah, that's what's on your mind. Well, I have an update. Remember Sigrika's friend?
You mean Denia?
That's the one. She's gone missing. Our investigation points to her being the agent the Grand Architect referred to. But don't let it distract you. I have a reliable friend keeping an eye on Fractsidus activity. You just focus on waking the giant. Leave the rest to us, Rover.
Black Shores just sent a formal communication request. They're offering full support for Lahai Roy's evacuation. If it comes to that, you handle it, Lucilla. You have a better read on the situation than I do. And you're better at talking with that student. If there's anything else you want to ask me, now's the time.
I'm surprised you're placing this much trust in Rover, authorizing her so readily.
We're different, President. I'm a businessman. The Threnodian could strike at any time. Given the circumstances, Lahai Roy may have to be written off. And with the timeline we have, relocating the Exostrider is impossible. If we're gonna lose it anyway, why not let her take one last swing?
Understood.
Of course. If this fails, we'll initiate the backup plan.
Ugh, that guy gives me the crepes. What kind of place is the new Federation anyway? Nah, are they all gonna be like that?
We'll find out when we get there, Abby.
Why are you such a slave to the man? Go!
Ah!
So you're that student. Lucilla filled me in on it. This synchronization test is far more intense than the standard. If you feel anything off, you call it. Good. The cabin systems are configured. I hope.
Roving among the stars.
Neural network connected. Tactical model constructed. Resonate vital signs. Synchronized.
One with the sound. The show begins. One with the sound. Down with the curtain! Endure and defy. The show begins. None shall whisper.
Test complete. Recording synchronization rate data. Cockpit opening. Please exit according to the safety protocols.
How did you get all the way here from the lake house?
She wanders into the academy sometimes. Usually her caretaker bot escorts her back pretty quick, but today she was being difficult.
We'll go back together in a bit, okay?
So the little terror can be quiet. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, I was her teacher. Over 10 years ago now. She used to drive me up the wall. Made me lose my composure more than once. She never did. The last day I taught her, she wrote saving the world as her career path. I asked her if that was really what a synchronist should be aiming for, then gave her a piece of my mind and told her. She didn't even get upset, just smiled, took the form and walked away. She never stepped out of that cockpit again. Now she's back, but not really. What a headache of a student. Lucilla told me you're her family. Is that true?
Yes.
And you're planning to pilot the Exostrider and bring her back from the Strider Gate?
That's the plan.
Sounds like an absurd, bold, utterly delusional idea.
I know.
When Imeth went missing, the cockpit recorded an abnormally high synchronization rate. We couldn't verify it after she disappeared. Your test results are just shy of hers overall. But in some sectors, they're even higher. You've passed. I hope that absurd plan of yours works, and that you bring my student home. The results are out, but preparing the Exostrider will take time. You'll need to wait. We'll let you know when it's ready.
Cassette.
According to
So, we're finally going to where that giant eye is hiding?
Roving among the stars.
Hey, Rover. Are you leaving now? I kinda cornered So, you're gonna pilot the Exostrider. You feel... I know you're awesome and all, but nobody knows if the Exostrider will even move. Everything's felt so heavy at the academy.
Lene.
Look, after I aced the entrance exam, I thought, but just when I was ready to finally be a student, the Threnodian, void matter, I just have to stand here and watch you.
I'd feel worse if I dragged everyone in Lahai Roy into... Of course, if things get really desperate. But for now, when I look at all the because...
Whew, dang, that's a heavy type, but I get what you're saying. Making you waste time on a pep talk when you've... But I won't just sit around. I'll be on standby. And when this is all over, we're going for a drive. Professor Mornier's up ahead.
Temporary passage is complete. It will take you directly to the Keystone. The Black Shores will keep a team on standby here at the Institute. If you need our support, just say the word.
Thank you. We couldn't have built the data framework this quickly without your team's expertise.
Lahai Roy is a top priority. A joint call by the Shorekeeper and the Tethys system. Oh, Professor Mornier.
Ah, you're here.
Is that the way to the Strider Gate?
Yes. This temporary passage will take you to the Dima Plains, deep within Biarter Woods. Both the Strider Gate and the Keystone are located in the Solvane Heartwood at its center. President Lucilla has already departed, and also...
She's too fast.
What happened?
Professor Mornier. She suddenly bolted into the cassette depository and took this.
This is...
Can I see it? I'll give it back in a moment. Mornier, do you see what's special about it?
This ID number. I saw it in the student file during her inspection. This is Imeth's own cassette. It's been stored in the depository since she went missing.
Why did you want to bring this now?
It may be instinctual. Dr. Luke did say this exoswarm-like shell shares a frequency link with the real Imeth. Or it could be the shell's residual instinct. Cassettes are proof of a student's identity. Or it could be a weak signal sent from... However, this does remind me. Carrying a cassette into an unexplored void storms.
Yeah, I've kept it with me. I'll head to the Deemer Plains now then, Mornier.
I'll have to stay here, monitoring the data and ensuring the drive replica is ready. I wish I could go with you. I'll be fully supporting your mission. Mentor.
I count on you to watch my back, Mornier. With what we accomplished with Helios, I trust you'll handle the drive replica.
I won't let you down, Mentor. Let this be a new promise between us.
Let's go.
Ugh, stinky. This place reeks. The smell of that giant eyeball's getting stronger.
That Miko.
Wait, before you go, you should say hello to her. This is Hiyuki. I told you about her before. The only reason we could set up the monitoring equipment so quickly is because she cleared the way. See that lingering frost? 10 years ago, a void matter rift opened in the Deemer Plains. Hiyuki went there alone and sealed it. Thanks to her efforts, the Space Trek Collective and the Roya were able to fortify the seal successfully. Every task the Academy assigns her, she completes flawlessly. Were she to have a flaw, though, it'd be that she goes through blades like nobody's business.
Yes. Lucilla spoke of what that child did. She is a good one. Strong. But her strength does not change the fact that she is a student. That we allow a child to bear such a burden is a failure on our part as adults. I sent this white bird to search the Void Matter's concentrated depths, and I am certain I felt her frequency. Somewhere in void space she waits. The Collective pursues what is right, but your quest to save the one you hold dear, that I understand.
Very good. But I'm afraid we can't say more than that, okay? Right now, both sides want the same thing. That's the best we could ask for. You were worried about the Fraxidus, weren't you? While you're beyond the Strider Gate, she'll handle perimeter security. She's hunted both the Threnodian and the Fraxidus for a long time. There's no one better for the job. Right, Hiyuki?
Yes. Those two Fraxidus members. I will track them down. Here. Take this. The white bird carries my power. It will shield you. Should you lose yourself in the void matter, it will also guide you back.
Hiyuki is part of Star Torch Academy's Special Response Force. She works from the shadows. She's been an incredible help.
If, in your fight with the Threnodian, you require aid, you may make a wish to me.
How about I go first? I wish for peace and safety across the Dimmer Plains. Hiyuki is the strong and silent type. Spend enough time with her, though, and you'll find she's rather fascinating.
Why didn't you introduce us before? Why the reveal now?
No point in hiding what's already in plain sight. Besides, you're both strong, and it's safer if you work together.
What did she mean, make a wish?
Just what it sounds like. But don't make one unless it's life or death. Granting wishes always comes with a price. I've sent you intel on high concentration void matter zone. I couldn't say this with Chase present, but I think you understand. For him, this is a calculated investment. You've been in void space. You've faced it. If Aleph 1 truly lies beyond that gate, it'll sense you the moment you cross over. This won't be easy. The Exostrider isn't fully repaired. If something goes wrong, it may not be able to hold out against Aleph 1. Once you enter the gate, you'll be completely alone. Are you ready, Rover?
I've been in situations like this more times than If I only cared about walking away clean, I wouldn't have. So, thanks for the
Very good. I'm relieved you thought it through. I'll be here with the others, monitoring. We'll probably be able to maintain a data feed. But based on past intel, it'll likely cut out once you reach the Keystone. From that...
I understand.
President Lucilla, we've checked her condition. No signs of void matter contamination.
All right. Go on, Rebel College freshman. The students and faculty of Star Torch Academy have been waiting for the day the Exostrider awakens. May you return victorious.
Void matter gauge readings are stable. No abnormal fluctuations at the Keystone. The synchronous vitals are within the expected...
The signal's cut out. Oh, it's so quiet. Are these... Soliskin? The Soliskin merged into the roots. They didn't return to the Exostrider through the Solace trees.
Roving among the stars.
that would level all of the Hyrule. And there's only starting to feel dizzy. Once said void space in the depths of the Thronodian's black hole is a higher dimension, like a kaleidoscope. Time and space here don't flow. They're tangled. Is all of this inside Aleph 1? Those figures. That's Space Trek Collective in Voyan clothing. They're reaching for something. Can't make out what. That frequency. Is it Imeth? Imeth?
The light of the origin point. We will bear it.
Am I back at the academy?
Yeah. You okay? Ugh, I feel terrible too. Something just yeeted us out of the Thronodian's gut. Oof. Rapid interdimensional whiplashes. No stroke through the...
The Exostrider isn't here.
Uh-huh. The big guy's still stuck inside the Thronodian. Did you see that freaky black hand that popped up in the cockpit? The whole dimension freaked out, like it was trying to spit us out. Next second, the void matter had flushed.
I saw Navora in the flashes. Everyone was standing right here. And And LF1 was watching me and the Exostrider beyond the gate.
Mentor, we lost contact for an entire day.
An entire day? Mornier, I'm fine. And now? Even the Academy inside the void matter barriers is getting hit by—
After you went in, the data trap, but not long after, void storms began to erupt. Most of Lahairoi has been evacuated to the collectives as those who remain are gathered here.
Whose eyes was I seeing through in those flashes? If they're the cause of the Threnodians' breach, in that moment, that shell? Why was she so set on giving me this cassette? Looks like I'm coming to you. The Threnodians struck like a bolt out of the blue.
Understood. We'll be waiting.
That's a lot of Wavesline messages. I really made them worry.
The Soliskin have swept the area. None remain in Bjartar Woods.
Someone just posted a call for help on the campus's Wavesline group.
Sigrika, are you sure you alone can handle it?
Don't worry. I have my runes. They'll help me drive back any contaminated exoswarm.
I'm coming with you. Finding people is one thing, hauling them back is another. It'll be faster if we take my motorbike.
Status report, Professor Mornier.
The launch orbit has been confirmed. The drive replica is projected to launch in 16 hours, at which point it will initiate Duskvale.
Then we evacuate every remaining soul in Lahairoi before that window closes. Check the ships at the Royal Frostlands port. We don't know how long Duskvale will hold. No one stays a second longer than necessary.
The Exostrider.
I heard from Professor Mornier. You went activating the Exostrider before it was fully self-regenerated. We hoped for the best, and you're alive. That alone, no time to kick yourself now. I've got...
Please, have a look at this, Mentor. The Research Institute is running the final mod. It's built from the framework of the fallen reactor drive. Various materials from the Exostrider, too. It's everything Lahairoi has been working toward. In 16 hours, once evacuation is complete, it will activate, transforming the canopy into Duskvale. We only finished it because of the data you sent.
See? Not at all.
Thank you. About what I experienced beyond the gate? I don't think she gave me this cassette for whether it's her shell or Imeth herself.
A cassette retrieved from within the Threnodian. Professor Mornier, is the analyzer...
We can head there now.
What's happening? Why are all the cassettes rewinding?
The whole server bank's going nuts. Every screen is flickering.
Oh. The data volume is far beyond the cassette's capacity. It's as if thousands of people left their records in it. The storage system is destabilized. It's now but this isn't memory aside from the corrupted junk.
The coordinates? From beyond the gate?
Based on your report, Mentor, conventional space-time doesn't apply in Void.
If Imeth went to these lengths to give us this, what if... they're...
If such is the case, the origin might be... a uniform format these coordinates share. I have verified 150 points using Sundermere as the origin. Each one aligns with a site of Royan runes etched upon stone, just as you beheld within Soul Asylum. Forged by the Exostrider, these patterns are. Void storms do not affect them. We have only glimpsed fragments of their meaning to the...
I see. Let me overlay these coordinates onto a Lahairoi map. Done. Using Sundermere as the origin, the distribution looks like this.
Everything matches. I'm spotting every Royan rune site in Bjorterwoods on this map.
But what about the other coordinate?
Wait, I know that spot. That's where the Void Storm hit at the start of all this. You know, that time when we first met? Yeah, that one.
Void storms.
If we reverse match the coordinates,
then Royan runes could be marking every spot a Void Storm has ever hit.
So it is. We Roya have...
Well, the runes aren't exactly neon signs on...
There are too many locations. With the personnel we have left and the autonomous bots...
Leave the manpower to me.
You want to bring people back from the escape pods?
Precisely.
With Void Storm spreading, sending people back out to find hidden rooms is too dangerous.
Any venture into the unknown carries risk. Studying the Threnodian was a risk. Playing chess with the Fraxidus was a risk. And piloting the Exostrider through the Strider Gate, where there is a sliver of hope. The intelligence retrieved from void space is our only remaining asset up for study. We have the capability, the responsibility to face the unknown, and we may lose much.
Then leave Bjorterwoods to me.
It's the most heavily contaminated area.
Then please give me your hand. Use this. It will guide you to other Royan runes. Oh, and take this one too. It's for protection. With it, you'll definitely come back safely.
Clock starts now. Recover all Royan runes before...
I'm splitting everyone into teams. They'll depart in waves. I'm splitting everyone into teams. They'll depart in waves.
According to the map, the first one should be around here.
Didn't notice before, but there are some shredded frequencies hanging around this spot.
Abby, you're awake.
Didn't seem like the right time for a chat before. But hey, we've got a real knack for rallying the troops.
The rune's responding. The rune's responding.
Whoa, something's glowing over there.
Those outer rune fragments. Line them up just right, and they might connect with the runes on the boulders. Let's try.
Jackpot! We actually found one!
Good. I'll send it to the Shaper and the others for a look. All right, on to the next room. Same as before. According to the mission details, there's still one left.
We're blazing through these runes. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh?
I hope Sigrika is having the same luck.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah. Well done. I'll send it to Lucilla and head back. What's going on?
Ah, Mentor, you're back. We've finished analyzing the runes, but their meaning still escapes us. As for the overlapping coordinates, we've run multiple standard...
I'm no rune expert, but we have one here, don't we? She resonates with them.
Who? Wait. Me? If you're asking me, these runes don't feel flat. They feel spherical. About this big. And these 2 points are relative. Like this.
3-dimensional coordinates. Orthographic projection. If we take the reactor drive's light data from the database as a deck layer and reconstruct it... a map forms. The Royan Rune.
What are these 2 places?
The one on the surface corresponds to the Strider Gate. As for the one at the center, there's too little data to... but by geometric definition, it's the...
The Exostrider. That must be... It's the only thing that could survive there. The lodestar Imeth was trying to show me.
Contamination around the keystone is off the charts. You've got no viable spatial data.
I remember Lucilla mentioning a sealed rift in the Deemer Plains.
Yeah, right. Once Hiyuki from the Special Response Force breaks the seal, that could serve. Without the Exostrider, are you suggesting crossing the Strider Gate?
Now that we have a concrete map, I should be able to retrieve the Exostrider before my power of separation gives out.
A compelling proposal. But don't forget the Exostrider is currently out of power. Finding it is one...
Then we set a hard deadline. If I can transmit the Exostrider's coordinates to you before Duskvale initiates, then tell me you'll consider entrusting the drive replica to us.
Consider, huh? So you're handing the choice to us?
I'm not asking for a guarantee. I'm trusting you. The professionals on this side.
The Exostrider's value justified.
Here. This is the Deemer Plains map. Be mindful of the contamination. That said, where this...
That Miko?
Yes. She's been investigating the Deemer Plains. She also asked me to tell you that she's run into the Fraxidus there. Let's just say she just thought you might want to know. Perhaps.
Noted. I'll be leaving then.
Wait, look me in the eyes. Relax. It's my forte. You've seen it before. I will temper this moment into a bullet of memory. What carries you is not a think. Save that.
An entry point hidden in the deep. It's already been totally but the frost seems to be slowing the spread. The void matter contamination is bad. This white bird. Did Hiyuki leave it here? All right. Lead me to Hiyuki. Where is it leading me?
She hasn't gone far. probably watching us from the shadows.
She seemed like her grip is slipping.
She was already like this when I last encountered her, shortly before the Void Matter surge.
Hyuki, when you fought Denia, did you see anything, like a shadowy hand?
Yes.
Then Denia was behind the incident beyond the Strider Gate. Could she also be responsible for the Academy's?
Lucilla contacted me. She said the roads here have been swallowed by Void Matter. Lucilla must have told you of the rift that appeared over a decade ago. Thinking back.
Luke said the Grand Architect caused that rift. That was what led to Imith's death in this. If they used a Threnodian frequency extracted from here to influence Denia, then the Space Trek Collective was already infiltrated from the beginning.
The Threnodian surge now could be their attempt to force the girl to master that power. Or perhaps that power within her has simply broken its leash. Long ago, I sealed a portion of my own power there to help aid the Solvane Heartwood resist the Threnodian. Break the seal, and you will pass through the...
Understood. I'm wrong.
Let's go. Time. Savior, who has always walked with victory. This is...
Is it trying to tell me something?
Aleph 1 seems to hold little interest in anything besides humans. Most of the structures it devoured have drifted here. It's that girl. Be cautious.
Denia? Can you hear me?
I will handle this. Let me handle it. It's fine.
Don't.
Let me handle this.
Wind guide me.
It's fine.
Tempest of slashes. You need to use these blocks to make the climb.
It will eat you. Sorry. You really shouldn't go. I sent you away. So why?
So it was you, Denya. The one who pushed me out of void space.
Sorry. You really shouldn't go. I sent you away. So why?
So it was you, Denya. The one who pushed me out of void space.
My head. It hurts. My head. It hurts. No. Playtime is over. Come back to me, sweet girl. No. Playtime is over. Come back to me, sweet girl. No! Please! Don't eat me!
That child's state. She did not appear to be under complete control. It was Denia herself who stopped us. Let's go. We need to get up there first.
Got it. Have you been watching over Denia?
Wait here. This seal is wrought from the future's tithe. To put it simply, I drew upon countless versions of my future self, and to break the seal is to reclaim those futures.
I understand.
There is one thing. With Aleph 1 active, I may not be able to restore this seal once you choose the most perilous path at the most perilous time. I know your strength. I know your... To take such a risk. Is it because you remain confident you will not fail?
No, I've failed before. If I'd never lost, maybe... I do this because I can.
And what if you fail? I meant, what becomes of you?
Maybe I'll be lost to void space. Maybe I'll... But if I don't try... What makes me scared?
The cost of this attempt is steep. To fail even once against a Threnodian is to invite up. Even knowing this.
Fiyuki? Lucilla told me you fought a Threnodian in Ashinohara for a long time. I don't know how you did it, but... I can only imagine what it... Did you fight in Ashinohara because you were certain you would win?
No. I was not. I never was.
Then you understand why I'm doing this. You would make the same choice.
I see. I will attend to the seal of Flaming Sakura.
The Dark Tide. Fiyuki, let me help!
No need. I must do this myself.
Why not choose the easier future?
The girl.
Oh, it's been a while, Miko of Flaming Sakura. And you as well, Rover.
I burned my future as a Threnodian resonator. Your plan holds no meaning now.
Every step in our dance has its purpose, Lady Miko. Our paths have crossed often, but in my design, this is our true introduction to each other. Because at last, I have a masterpiece, worthy of your attention.
You infiltrated the collective for Denia and Hiyuki. You wanted Leviathan's power to merge them into one.
Denia was always a Fraxidus creation. She's honored to be used as intended.
A creation?
The Mia disappointment made me think. If I could just create a superior vessel, one refined by a Miko spirit, perhaps it might bear the full might of a Threnodian's power. As for the outcome, you would know better than I, Lady Miko.
Wordplay won't change your failure. Leave, you tedious avatar.
Failure? No. Listen, you two. I'm just showing Solaris another possibility. If we made one Denia, we can make another. And another. Until we hold a complete obedient Threnodian resonator in our hands. Your own borrowed future showed you that. A true Threnodian resonator will exist.
Help! Help me!
All that desperate running on the wheel and you still came up short. I'll have to throw you away. She can deny it all she likes, but the void in her heart is the same as Aleph One's. That emptiness, it will always pull her towards the Threnodian's power. Chase her if you must. You do so love playing the savior, Rover. As for this avatar, I'll spare you the trouble.
Wasting time on one of their avatars is pointless. Come on, Hiyuki. The seal is open. We have a job to do. Denia needs us.
If you wish, I can tell you about my history with the Fraxidus. But of course, Denia is the more pressing matter.
It's not hard to guess. The Grand Architect wanted your power as the Miko of Flaming Sakura, didn't they? But like you said, you burned that one future as a Threnodian resident. Right now, Denia's state is what worries me.
I fear that child may already be.
I curse you!
Hopefully this helps.
For you, the Space Trek Collective, all this running around for nothing.
snow. Drift with snowflakes. Worry not for me. Restless already? Fading blue. Wait for the moment.
Just call it quits.
Wait for the moment. Is that the best you can do? Be cautious. Stand back. Dissipate.
No!
It's fine. I cannot fall now.
Wind call. Waves follow.
Why won't you?
The wicked will face judgment.
I cannot fall now.
Refusing to turn back!
May the Sakura incinerate. Burn this self away.
Damn you! Out of wood! Shut up!
Be cautious. Stand back.
Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
Hopefully this helps.
Tempest of flashes. The wicked will face judgment.
You can trust me. You should have run. Lend me your strength. Let there be snow. Down you go. Wait for the moment. Brittle snow, fading blue. Wait for the moment. For all wishes spoken, this vessel I offer.
Wind calls. Waves follow. I am the Tempest!
Hopefully this helps.
Yeah. Annihilation. Good. Tempest of flashes. The wicked will face judgment.
This is all pointless! Go inside.
Rest now. Do not worry. The Void Matter frequency within her has weakened. She will recover. Forgive me, but I believe waiting for the Void Matter to spread would take too long. Allow me to handle this. There is not much time left in your bed. My Shiratori can guide you through void matter. But the concentrations here go beyond it. So I will draw upon a future where I learned to fully channel its power. It will protect you and help. The rest is yours to face.
Thank you, Hyuki.
I've read the Space Track Collector's report on Imeth. She wrote that her intention is saving the world. Lucilla said you are her family. I suppose you must be the reason she held that vision. Do you regret it? Leading her to the Savior's path? To a life of pain and struggle? One must walk this path alone in order to protect. And those who walk it out of admiration will lose themselves in the mire.
No, Hyuki. I don't seek Imeth to confess my regrets. I want to find her, so I can tell her.
I hope to make you proud. I hope.
I've always been proud of her. She chose to walk this path with me, so I know I'm not alone.
With your extraordinary strength, but for those who are too weak to save others. As I learned when I failed to save Ashino. All I can do now is hold my Sutsu tightly to ensure that.
From the High Roy to the distant lands of Jinzhou and Rinasida, I've been part of that fight. But to pretend I'm the only reason they're standing? That everything fails? My victories were never mine alone. If even one person makes it to the end of this road... Hyuki, when you're walking alone and feel that weight, just stop for a moment. Look around.
Stop.
You'll see that there are people who draw strength from you. And when you finally reach the end of your journey...
How enviably brilliant. It is nothing. I will tell you when you return.
All right.
I will hold the line here until Duskvale initiates.
Exostrider? Someone consumed by void matter. Come here. The Exostrider's power is nearly spent, but I'll do my best to protect you. This frequency. No! Your existence is already nearly... Where am I?
Did the void storm consume me?
Oh my. That
Is this void space? A higher dimension?
our existence is fading.
Did you just say that time and space have no meaning?
Who's speaking?
I can't see you, but I can feel you.
Sound doesn't travel here. Thoughts do.
The Exostrider?
Why is the Exostrider here?
What happened?
The light. What should we do?
It's too dangerous, too dangerous.
What are you doing?
This is meaningless. That's enough.
It's futile.
Our lives already ended in the void.
I heard the Exostrider's cry for help. I want to find it.
Time and space don't mean a thing. You'll never reach it.
I know what the Exostrider means to the High Boy, but
This is meaningless. You want to save it? How? It's futile. But
We made it to the stars to reach for the unknown, didn't we?
just another step on a long road of discovery.
You... This is where we came from.
A space-time coordinate with the Exostrider as the origin? But that's impossible inside a black hole.
The path with the future.
Thank you. You charted the unknown with your lives. I'll make sure it's not in vain. We will bear it.
It's the heart they built for the Exostrider. Don't worry. This time, we'll save the world together.
Okay. I'll bring you back humanity's hope. So, wait for me.
Exostrider's frequency is decaying. Its reading is about to flatline.
Status on the drive replica.
Almost ready. We just need the calibration data now.
Ascension complete. Systems at peak. Ready to re-engage enemy.
Exostrider, you're awake.
Assessment. A human heart is now operational within me. I can now speak with their voice. In Frostlands, where civilization should not have taken root, a collective is formed. Will to explore what lies beyond. They have chosen me. Disintegrate. Now comes the reckoning. Even if humanity's final frontier is an endless void, it is not proof of a meaningless pursuit, Aleph One. Verdict. Downfall. upgrade. Full expansion. Confirmation. Battle concluded. Void matter responses within
But Threnodian LF-1 wasn't destroyed.
analysis. Resonator Imuth. Under current parameters, the permanent termination of Aleph-1 is impossible. Therefore, I exercised autonomous judgment and exiled it to the furthest reaches of this universe. Request. Arbiter, permission to remain. Before your final judgment, allow me to submit a log of my experience in Lahai Roy. Log retrieval. On multiple return transits, I was detected by Aleph-1. It pursued me. Its objective to enter it attacked. I fell. But Resonator Imuth answered me with her power, and I was able to banish a part of Aleph-1. I should have initiated a full system seal to await repairs, but I discovery. The Roya in the Frostland stood helpless before I saw panic and dread. Following the protocols shared with the Sentinels, I extracted my reactor drive and encaped exception. A momentary reactivation occurred. Resonator Imuth resonated with me a second time. She required my power to mend the Strider Gate rift. I complied.
That was when I became a digital ghost. But was that the second time we resonated? Or the first?
Initial assessment. Upon reactivation, standard procedure was to request your retreat, but the human heart granted me a voice. The component analysis. This drive replica forged, but I can feel each one of its pulse cycles. The shrill, grating friction of wear. This is with this heart installed, I have acquired capabilities previously undocumented outside the Sentinel Mech series. Projection. Given Threnodian Aleph-1's abilities, we must assume it retains the capacity to return. Once the Strider Gate is fully sealed, I will remain on this side as its guardian. I will bar its re-entry into Solaris. Request. Arbiter, I was born from humanity's hope. Please permit me to remain here and protect them until this heart ceases to beat. Query. Resonator Imuth, are you willing to accept a portion of my power? When I first arrived in Lahai Roy, your assistance allowed me to seal the Threnodian beyond the Strider Gate. Your current state is a consequence for which I bear responsibility. While I slumbered, you safeguarded Lahai Roy. Now, the death that once drew near has been severed. Henceforth, your companion will be an enduring life. Summary. I am experiencing the state-defying.
Oh, Exostrider, you're really... But hey, I chose this path myself. As for your question, this savior's got a career to uphold. Gotta level up if I'm gonna keep kicking bad. So your power?
Authorization. Resonator Imuth's agreement confirmed.
Suggestion. Don't you dare feel guilty. Thank you for...
Detection. Arbiter, you have brought your cassette. Proposal. Please allow me to take it. I wish to burn a frequency onto the tape for you to return to Lahai Roy. Briefing. While traversing the stars at high velocity, its hull was marked with Solaris script. Its launch date is I intercepted and recorded the signal it has been continuously transmitting to Solaris. Objective. I wish to offer this recording as a gift to the status. Strider Gate closure imminent. Preparing to return the Arbiter and Resonator to Lahai Roy. Query. One last thing, Arbiter. Will you permit me to alter my designation change complete? Thank you, Arbiter. Valediction. Farewell, Arbiter. Prediction. We will meet again in the boundless sea of...
It's been so long since I last saw Solaris. Feels weirdly nostalgic. Now that Aleph 1's been kicked to the cosmic curb, Lahai Roy can finally breathe. I was gonna say we saved the world this time, but honestly, it was the explorers who fell into the void matter. They're the ones who mapped that data on me and the Exostrider inside the Threnodian's black...
And it was the people of Lahai Roy who decoded the cassette and forged the drive replica.
So, this wasn't a story about heroes saving the world. It was the world saving its heroes, right?
Yes. And now, we're home.
You're back.
Yeah. I'm back now.
In the outer woods, the area closest to the Threnodian
Turns out, decoding what the Exostrider burned into your cassette was way tougher than the Institute thought. They only just finished today.
Over here! Everyone's waiting for you.
What could it possibly be? Oh, I can't wait to find out.
The Far Watcher. I have to admit, I was genuinely surprised when you handed me this tape and said that name.
You said it was one of the 9 interstellar space probes launched before the...
Correct. The 9 stars on the Space Trek Collective.
Ever since then, Solaris never received another... Until today.
Professor Mornier, you may begin playback.
This sounds like, judging by the cassette's data, there's sounds the Far Watcher...
Sounds that have been lost to us for centuries.
So that's why the Exostrider wanted to give these recordings...
Because this is a gift from light years away, sent by the explorers of Lahai. Echoes from the Sea of Stars.
The Space Trek Collective has taken in that Denia girl, just as you wished, Grand Architect.
Good. Just let them care for the little doll for now. Such an extraordinary performance. I'm sure I can find another role for her later.
All retrieved data has been processed, awaiting review at your leisure. May I ask what you plan to do next?
Plans are progressing everywhere, it seems. I've dallied in Lahai long enough. Time to stretch my legs. Cristoforo, be a dear and run a message to Eris in the new Federation for me.
Understood. Though I suspect the Vice Architect will begrudge once more your sending me to disturb their precious quiet. Oh, and will you require me to draft a prologue for your characters?
No need. I'll pay for Lova a visit myself first. That will be all for now. This body tires so easily. Remember to give her a silent ending.
Grand Architect, with this phase of verification complete and full production proceeding, do we still have use for that Miko?
That won't be necessary. Her future as a Threnodian resonator has been taken. She no longer requires our attention. Besides, she's failed one too many times, drawn one too many futures from herself, and she still insists on walking the path of saving Ashinohara alone with no intention of stopping. Every step she takes only deepens that obsession. After countless cycles of failure, she too will be reduced to ashes by her own vow, just like her sister. That reminds me. Zashiki Warashi has brought us some rather interesting news.
roving among the stars.
Why are you such a slave to the man?
Just look at this
Go!
pup. He breathes like you were hallucinating.
Hyokuro must be just ahead. This was Honami's last rite of purging. All is settled. Only one final thing remains. I have truly kept you waiting for too long, Hyokuro.
Finally came to see me.
Yes, I have come.
Made up your mind? Ready to kill me then?
Yes.
Oh, has my little Hiyuki grown so confident that she can best me without even drawing her blade? Now, don't forget who taught the Miko of Eternal Flaming Sakura. Can't show a little respect to your elder?
You call what you did to me teaching, Hyokuro?
Come then. Miko of Eternal Flaming Sakura. Calm yourself. A restless heart makes for unsteady hands.
But I do not wish to learn this.
Then what do you wish to learn?
This girl will become a great archer. No, look at her hands. They are swordsman's hands.
Not in this life. Her hands aren't ones to hold a blade. Isn't that right? Well now, you have refined your technique.
Hiyuki, do not let the Sutsu bind your fate. Go seek a future of your own.
Focus, Hiyuki. Survive this strike and reach your tomorrow. You have mastered many skills from others, but have yet to master the blade work of your own flaming Sakura clan.
The last Miko withheld too much. She refused to teach me a single technique.
Do you resent her?
I do.
Even now?
Every moment. I resent that she did not step down long ago. Instead, I resent that she did not pass her skills to me. That she sent me away.
Hiyuki.
I resent that she always told me to be my...
And you resent that even after dying? She lingered as a spirit, waiting. Huh? I was being cruel. It's just... I couldn't let my fear go if you drew such a future.
Gyokuro,
Shh. As long as it comes... But if our little Hiyuki truly became a Threnodium resonator, well, I'd have no choice but to follow family law and send us both on our way.
I have already burned that future. I accepted the Sutsu of my own will. I know why you refused to teach me your swordsmanship. I will fulfill that wish, sister. After Hiyuki, there will be no more Mikos of flaming Sakura.
The Miko of eternal flaming Sakura.
It is.
The future ahead is...
I know.
Through the Sutsu. But each time you do, you see yourself draw closer to...
Yes. And before that destined end, so that Gyokuro may simply be Gyokuro.
You have grown up.
I met someone, sister. Unlike me.
That must be difficult for you to bear.
Yes. Hearing tales of her exploits, I thought, if only I possessed... But upon meeting her, I came to understand. Even a great savior carries many pains and failures. And the path of a savior is walked not alone, but alongside countless others. Gyokuro.
Yes?
I have always admired you as the Miko of flaming Sakura. Even if one day I am burned to ashes because of you. Because of her.
I take great pride in you too. Go on, Shiratori. Fly to where your heart desires. May the day come when you, too, step into spring as freely as anyone in this world.
Greetings, Miko of Flaming Sakura.
You.
Oh, relax. I'm not here to recruit you. I just heard a piece of news and thought you might want to know. Not long ago, that island floating over the sea, your hometown, it vanished. All in a single day. Congratulations on your wish coming true, Lady Miko.
So, about your paper. About your paper. Well, how do I put this gently? It's not exactly going to set